many Democratic mayors, governors, members of Congress have struggled to figure out how to navigate their relationship with President Trump. What do you think you have gotten right about that? And what do you think that you're doing that's been effective so far?
I think, to be honest with you, I am lucky in that I have something that no one else does, which is that I'm from New York City. And New York City holds a very special place for him, as well as for me. We're both from this same city. And it means that our conversations are not just of the scale that is typical with a president, but also granular about even the things as specific as zoning law changes in Midtown Manhattan. And that, I think, speaks to the fact that Donald Trump is not just the president of this country, he's also someone who's been a New Yorker for his entire life, and there's an investment in this city doing well.
Because you've now had a number of conversations with President Trump, do you trust President Trump?
I would say that those conversations are ones where we know they have to continue, and there have been times where I have raised things to the president. For example, in that last meeting, it was a meeting where we mostly spoke about this housing development, but over the course of the meeting I did mention that just that morning that ICE had detained a Columbia University student. I mentioned to him that this was part of a larger trend that we had seen of 5 individuals being detained in or around Columbia University. I gave him a list of those 5. 30 minutes after the meeting, he called me and said he'd now made the decision to release her. And so I think we see in those decisions the worth of a relationship that is both honest and direct and looking to be productive. And that honesty means acknowledging places of disagreement. When I was telling him that, I also told him, as I've said time and again, that I believe these ICE raids to be cruel, to be inhumane, and to do nothing to serve in the stated interest that it has, which is that of public safety.
Let's talk about the Democratic Party and the future of the Democratic Party. Former Vice President Kamala Harris said just last week she is thinking about running for president again. Would you like to see former Vice President Kamala Harris run for president again?
I have to be honest, I haven't thought about the candidacies for president this time. My focus is 2026.
You're the only Democrat who hasn't thought about that.
And I'm proud to say that I am not and will never be running for president. And here in 2026, I want to be delivering for New Yorkers. And when it comes to the national level, I want to make sure that we win these midterms and actually have a vision that we're fighting for, not just one that we're fighting against.
Let me